Some of us have experienced tremendous pain. There are people within our church family, I'm not just guessing, I actually know, there are people within our church family who were diagnosed with cancer this week. There are people who buried their mother and father this week. There are people who have experienced tremendous church hurt this year, and they still feel it this week. There are people who drove to church this morning, and even before you had to try to find a parking spot, you were fighting with the people who were inside your car, and then you walk in and there's balloons and suckers. And you're thinking, how am I supposed to do this? It feels forced. It feels like, wait a minute, like what I feel right now, it feels incongruent with what I'm asked to be feeling right now, and that is some measure of happiness to celebrate. Sometimes it simply doesn't work. But what I want you to see in the Psalm and in verse 7 is that David wrote Psalm 138, and he didn't feel like it either. Verse 7 says that he was in the midst of trouble, and facing the wrath of his enemies. You see, the discipline of celebration isn't to wait for a day without pain, nor is it to ignore the pain in our day. It's to align our heart that doesn't always tell the right story with the certain goodness of God, even on the day. And even when the day is full of adversity.